In 3 weeks, Canada's new government will table our first budget. And that's our plan to build Canada's economy, to empower Canadians with new opportunities, and to protect our communities and our very way of life. Our plan for Canada Strong. Throughout this period of upheaval, Canadians have taken 3 important lessons. The first is that we must focus on what we can control. In a rapidly changing world, that means building our strength here at home. Building an economy that's no longer reliant on a single trade partner, but resilient to global shocks. And to that end, we're fast-tracking major infrastructure projects. We're eliminating barriers to interprovincial trade, and we're building millions of homes across the country. The second lesson that this past year has taught us is that we have to look out for ourselves. To build a stronger country, we must protect our communities, our borders, our country, our way of life. Safe, resilient communities attract people and families. Families who want to put down roots, get a home, build a rewarding career, send their kids to a good school. Safe communities attract new investment, new jobs, and new businesses. The conditions are there that help you feel safe, secure, in control of your life, and empowered to know that if you work hard, you will get ahead. You should be able to rely on that safety because you do all the right things. You work hard. Maybe you buy a car to get your kid to a job, yourself to school. You buy your first home, perhaps in a neighborhood a little further from work than you had wanted, but you're starting out in what seems to be an affordable, safe community where you can raise a young family. But then you hear about a car just like yours that was stolen in your neighborhood, or a home in your city that was broken into, or a neighbor whose grandparent was scammed out of their hard-earned retirement savings because they opened the wrong email. And it's even worse when you hear that the person who stole that car, broke into that home, or defrauded a loved one has done it many times before and just got released on bail. Canadians deserve to feel safe in their community, to know that their homes are secure, to know that their money that they've earned is safe in their own bank account. In this spring's election, we earned a mandate from Canadians to deliver change, to secure our country and protect our communities, just like this one. And we will do our part. Before I outline some details that Ruby referenced, I want to be clear. We're here in Toronto, where the Toronto Police Service secures the city. Not far from here, as do the Peel Regional Police. They're the ones who respond to 911 calls and show up at your door during times of crisis. They take the criminals off the street, they bring them into custody. And the Ontario Provincial Police serves the province. They handle cross-province crimes and investigations. The federal government's job is to protect our borders and to deal with terrorism, white-collar crime, financial fraud, and crucially, the criminal code. So today, I'm announcing how the federal government is strengthening the criminal code to better protect all Canadians. In September, when Parliament returned, we introduced new legislation to combat the horrifying rise in hate and violent intimidation, including to protect against anti-Semitism and Islamophobia.